Ofusu is a small rural community, about a 7 to 9 hour drive outside of Accra, which is the capital of Ghana. It has a population of roughly 1,500 people.
The community lacks basic social amenities like running water, electricity, and they live in mud houses with thatched roofs, and 99% of the population are farmers.
I was living in Ofusu, serving as a Peace Corps volunteer from 2008 to 2010. And during that time, one of the major projects that I facilitated was an introductory business course for the people living in the community.
At the same time, I was at the University for Development Studies in Ghana and was sent to Ofusu to do my field research program, to live in the community, identify the problems, and come up with solutions with the people.
So while I was teaching this business course, a lot of recurring themes started to come up during the classes. For example, this one woman came into class and shared this story about how she decided to sell sugar. And so she went to a nearby town and bought this large bag of sugar, divided it into smaller bags to sell, and was having a hard time competing with the other people in the community who were selling sugar because they were more established and they were also selling other amenities like matches and batteries and salt. And so people were going to them to get all of the things that they needed, and she wasn't selling any sugar. So in order to compete, what she did was she dropped her price from 10 peso a bag to 5 peso a bag, and she sold out almost immediately. The problem was then she went back to town to buy more sugar, and she didn't even have enough money to buy another big bag of sugar. And just like that, her business was bankrupt, and that was the end of it.
Ofusu is similar to the community that I grew up in. People tend to farm a single crop that has been passed on to them from generations, such as yams, even though it will not be able to sell well at the market because everybody is farm the same thing, so the market tend to be competitive, even though they could tend to other crops such as peanuts, corn, and other crops that will sell well, but because of cultural expectation, they stick to the same crop.
It became apparent that people's lack of knowledge and practice of these basic business principles was really undermining their ability to become economically stable, and even affecting their ability to obtain food security. So we created Clash to start trying to address those issues.